All right, guys, let's get started right away on today's reading. First card up is the Knight of Swords. Wow, guys, Knight of Swords. Okay, so this is regarding somebody's going through a great transformation, and I'm going to say that this is for many of my feminines, okay? This is directed toward my feminines today. No, the reading is not simply about women, okay? I always have somebody who will take something in the reading and run with it. This particular layout is for my beautiful Aquarius women, okay? You're going through a great transformation of clarity seeking right now. You're seeking clarity on many things you've gone through in the past in your life, and some of you are starting to remember your past lives, okay? And or it's just a knowing. It's just a knowing deep down inside that you have been around, you're an old soul, and that this lifetime is just another new beginning. So you guys are picking up on what I've been telling you about for a long time. We're in a simulation of some sort, okay? But some type of clarity, the gift of clarity you now have, very strongly so. You're going to receive something probably over the next 4 or 5 days, some earth-shattering image or some type of message or a dream, a very lucid message in a dream, lucid dream, I should say, a message in a lucid dream. There you go. All right, you're going to get this clarity about something, about who you are, where you originated from. Things are starting to heat up with this, guys. If you think this is crazy talk, you're going to be hearing about it. As a matter of fact, it's already spilling out. It's spilling out in Congress. Congress is talking about this, okay? So if you think this is a bunch of malarkey or, you know, this kind of stuff scares you, you're going to start hearing more about this from me, okay? I've been withholding a lot of knowledge from you, a lot of things, because a lot of you are still, you know, comfortable in that third dimension, and I didn't want to freak you out. I didn't want to chase you away. After all, I am here to help you move through life as gently as possible and move you from 3D through 4 into the 5th dimension. All right, I'm seeing somebody here today. All right, we have the King of Wands in the middle, finding balance. So somebody is at the tail end of some type of upset. Let me tell you, okay, you're moving into a period of time where the past is going to be the past, and wow, you're going to be hanging on to what is coming, because what is coming is not just that you're going to feel extremely balanced, peaceful, and calm, but positivity is everything you touch is going to turn to gold. You are literally going to feel like the King of Wands. The King of Wands is tied into manifestation and creativity. So the things that you want, you can manifest very quickly now. All right, just think of yourself as the king of creativity and manifestation, because wow. And guys, when I tell you about this, those of you who are picking up on this manifestation thing, like you're doing it, or you're starting to pick up, see that there's something to this, please comment below that you are experiencing, let's see, how do we word this? You could just put the word manifestation or manifesting now. All right, if things that you're wanting are coming to you, they're starting to show up, you're thinking of someone or something and they text you, or they show up, or it shows up, whatever, okay? So very exciting times, guys. I've spent the whole morning doing a lot of research, so I found out a lot more things happening through AI. All right, so positivity is coming toward us. Again, there's no timelines, so we need to keep moving along as we are, but good things are coming to us in our lifetime. Not just in your lifetime, guys, but they're going to start showing up over the next months or so, okay? So new beginning, bringing in a plethora of happiness, joy, celebration, joy within families, I'm seeing, okay? So that part of you where you felt left out in the cold, whether it was financially, emotionally, relationships weren't working out, things in your life weren't working out, you felt everything other than peace, okay? You can now focus on your peace because you're there. You're already, those of you who chose the fifth dimension, you have one foot in the fifth dimension or you're already in it, okay? And it all depends on how you're seeing things, guys, all right? Those of you, I'm going to tell you something. This is the secret to the universe. And if you don't believe this, nothing good is going to come for you. And when you listen to the words I'm about to tell you, you'll know why, okay? Your feelings and your emotions and your thoughts create your future, okay? You're conscious. We are all one consciousness. The earth has a consciousness. The sun has a consciousness. You have consciousness. The Creator created us and everything to be connected, okay? So your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions are going to attract. They're going to put you on a frequency that will attract a frequency to you. Things that are on the same frequency level, okay? So I've told you this before, all the good stuff is up here and the negative stuff is down here. If you're, looking at life in a negative mode, your frequency most likely is here. If you're focusing in on the positive things, your frequency is up here, okay? It's that simple. It is that simple. So if your frequency is already high, you can imagine that you're probably in the fifth dimension, already feeling that fifth dimensional baseline. But this new start is for my 5 deers, okay? Some of you might still be focusing on the last bit of hardships, but right now you can turn it around starting today by focusing on everything and anything that is positive. Even the smallest of positive things are going to change your life forever, okay? You're going to be moving toward this Ace of Cups. This is joy, happiness, your emotions. This is all about your emotions, okay? They are creating your future, where you want to be and the things in life that you want, okay? So dream big, my loves, okay? Someone is experiencing an ending this morning, and with it comes a tower moment, okay? This is something you're probably not wanting to hear or maybe not ready to hear, but I say it with love. Spirit wants you to know that this whole scenario is a lesson. There's something that was taught here, and there's a lesson to be learned, okay? And it's not to punish you. It's not to be harsh. It's to take that lesson and learn from it. So you don't bring it forward. You leave it behind. Release it. It was meant to be the way it was meant to be. Simply put, it was just meant to be that way, to give you whatever you got, courage or stability or strength or a change of heart, a change of how you view things. Some type of change has occurred in you. If you think about it, you'll have to admit that. And this is going to give you a choice moving forward. You have 2 paths to choose from. You can go down the same path and try to learn that same lesson over again. Do you ever notice that some people just keep going in for that bloody nose? They just keep going back. They keep going back for another and another and another. It's almost like, more please, until they just get so battered and bloody, they finally get it and walk away, okay? I hope that none of you are going through that or you're at that point. And if you are, just know that I'm sending you light, lots of healing light, love. And this is your lesson to be learned so that you can bring something happier and more secure in your future. There's also good news around money, guys. There's good news around money with this Pentacles card here. Okay, there is also, this is a knight, okay, a knight on a horse bringing in the pentacles, okay. So for some of you, this ending, even if it has no direct correlation to your money, in some small manner, it's going to help you out financially. Whether it's because you now have the ability to focus in on your work, or things that need to be tweaked in your business, or just a matter of gaining clarity in life because you're not always distracted and in turmoil and chaos, okay? Somebody is feeling alone today, very lonely. This is going to be short-lived. I see that you're single, all right? You're telling yourself that you like being single, and you are moving towards staying single, it looks like, okay? But let me tell you something. There's going to be an opportunity that's going to pop up for you. And it doesn't, they're not telling me if it's romantic or what it's about. We may get that in the future layouts. But just to give you a glimpse, is this opportunity is going to show up for you in the midst of you moving toward letting yourself know that you're okay being single, even though you're feeling terribly lonely today. All right, let's continue. We have the Six of Cups with the Page of Cups. Okay, cups are generally about love, and here I'm seeing something from your childhood that you're missing, Aquarius. You're missing something, whether it was just the way you used to feel before you were burdened and hammered with all of the excess responsibility and horrors in the world, okay? This is something that you're missing. But I do see that some of this childlike, not behavior, but childlike things that you're missing are coming out in this relationship that you're in, okay? So somebody that you're with brings this childlike, I want to say behaviors out of you, okay? I don't know, are you guys talking baby talk to each other or something along that line, all right? Or they just might make you feel giggly and joyous like you did when you were a child. All right, whatever it is, it's working. It's working. It feels wonderful. So this is really positive, okay? This is something good. All right, well, you might be on a break right now for some reason, for whatever reason. Yeah, there's something here that maybe, you know, I want to say the masculine end of the relationship might have done that made you feel like you don't trust him as much. So this kind of threw a wrench in the relationship, but Spirit is saying that you might have misconstrued something, okay? And you can manifest things back into your realm exactly as they once were. You could be celebrating again. So, you know, give this some careful consideration and thought, and maybe have a chat with your person, you know, and talk this out, because it appears that the two of you are meant to be together, okay? And you get along very well. And until this happened, whatever this is, okay, you were feeling really good about things and things were working for you, all right? So make sure you have that conversation, because you might find out that you miscommunicated, or you misunderstood something, or yeah, you jumped to conclusions. All right, guys, also, this is a great time, and if you haven't liked my video and subscribed, please do so. It helps me tremendously. This is also a great time to let you know I do readings. If you're wanting a reading or needing a reading, you can click on the description below the video and see what services I provide. All right, here I'm seeing some type of heavy movement. We have getting clarity on your money here, something regarding your money. All right, there's movement with this. This is something you're wanting. All right, something you're wanting in regards to your financial situation, your finances. All right, you're using your smarts about this, and you're creating some type of movement here. This could be maybe, you know, you might be in the thought process right now of a side business or something that's going to, you know, give you that boost, that little bit of extra money that you're needing or wanting. And I'm also seeing the Knight of Wands here showing your creativity, Aquarius. You're innovators. You're super, super creative and very intelligent. Okay, so, and this, at this particular time, you're getting this crystal clear clarity on things. You can pretty much, this is a great time to start something new or come up with some kind of new project or idea. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune, okay, and the Justice card. This is very exciting times we live in, Aquarius, having this Justice card next to the Queen of Pentacles. So what is being said here is in the center, okay, we've been feeling burdened, heavily burdened. My Aquariuses, you're going through it, okay? Many people are, but you have this added baggage or this added stressors, these added stressors, I should say, on your shoulders because you came back here at this time to do something very special. You're very special, and other entities are looking at you, and I don't mean them as a negative entity. I mean other species of people, whatever you want to call them, you know, aliens. I don't like calling them aliens because you know what? They're looking at us as the aliens, right? So we're all connected. Believe it or not, we are a mixture of several alien beings, okay? You are a mix. Whether you believe that or not, it's a fact, okay? You're going to be hearing about that also. So I'm trying to bring this in, you know, very softly so you guys don't freak out when you hear this, but it's just a fact, all right? But you are heavily burdened, Aquarius. You are very special, okay? And I'm seeing this Wheel of Fortune is, you know, partly I feel like your gifts are going to be a little heavier than others, a little more potent, stronger, bigger, okay? Because of the work that you're doing. You are going to be gifted for all your kindness and all your good deeds. This is going to be a great justice for you, all right? And with the Pentacles here, with the Queen of Pentacles, all right? This is about your being very empathetic, being very emotionally giving, as far as having that big heart and wanting to give to others. You will be the humanitarians. You will be the leaders in helping, being that light for people. They're going to come to you for answers. They're going to have lots of questions, okay? And you helped so much, they're telling me, that you don't know how important you guys are. You don't know the importance of what you're doing here right now. For every person every kind act that you do, and that person that you are entwining your light with, you've not just risen up their frequency and lighted up their life, but because we're one consciousness, this one deed affected hundreds of others. So all of the Aquariuses out there that agreed to come back and be the light, that's why they're calling you the lighthouse. Well, I call you the lighthouse. They call you just very special beings, and we are in the age of Aquarius now. It was always meant for you to be back here at this time, and the reason they chose you and you're so special is because you are creative innovators, okay? And all right, let's move on with the reading. I'm seeing a commitment to balance with this Six of Wands here, okay? So something really positive information is going to come in. This is already in the pipeline, whatever this is. Aquarius, you haven't received this yet. This is going to bring in balance. I heard for all, okay? This has to do with you, but you are bringing the balance in for all, for the world. You are affecting the world, okay? So yes, I'm seeing that there's already a commitment here that is going to be meant for you, quite specially. It's going to be some kind of information, and they want, this is very important. They keep stressing this. This is coming up every day in your readings, Aquarius. They want you to be your authentic self. It's very important you be you. All right. And I think this also alludes to you knowing, finding out now who you are, realizing who you really are. All right. You are a star seed. You are a mix of other alien species. Okay. You are, and these are good, you know, these are good, I'll just say. Okay, they're not bad. They're not bad. They're good. All right. So, and I implore you, any negative stuff, fear-based stuff that you're hearing out there, turn away from that. All right. If something bad was going to be done, it would have been done eons ago. All right. There's so many, these beings are so far advanced, and they have so much to share with us and give to us, and they can't wait to do that. Okay. And we are moving into this 5D time where that's what's going to happen. That's where all this technology is coming from, guys, or a majority of it. And it is going to be so amazing. All right. I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you tomorrow.